Ah, good evening, my darling batlings. I know we're starting a little bit late tonight, but JKR had a thing he had to attend to, so I figured I wanted him to be here for every second of this. Hey, Link, yes, you are indeed first. You're usually first. Yeah.
Hold on, because I feel like I've got a sneeze coming on.
Oh shit! Hit the deck.
Oh wow, you actually farted.
That was the wrong. That was the wrong kind of explosion.
That was a fucking sneeze, dude.
I mean, you sneezed, but you farted at the same time. Anyway, how is Mama JKR doing?
She's fine. She's home safe now, since I had to go pick her up from the train station. That was the important thing I had to go do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you are very good for doing so.
Yeah.
Very good.
But yes,
you're the goodest boy today.
We're picking up where we left off in Final Fantasy VII Remake tonight, where we just got past the Sector 5 reactor chapter, and we just crash landed into the church in the Sector 5 Undercity and met back up with Eric. Thank you very much. I still need to swap that out for the applause sound effect I want to use. Also, do be aware that things may look a little bit different tonight in terms of like latency or drop frames or stuff, because I'm experimenting with some new settings to try and lower latency after getting some complaints about like having really high latency between like what I'm doing here and what shows up on Twitch. It's a long story, but yeah, without further Mountain Dew, let's...
it's a long story involving a lousy nerdy ferret.
I mean, he did prompt me to look into what settings I could do to potentially lower latency.
If it helps to know, it's only about 5-second latency from what I've been seeing, especially with the timer, if that information helps.
Yeah, I've got a manually set delay right now, and I've also lowered my bitrate a bit, because apparently a thing that's kind of unintuitive about streaming on Twitch with OBS is they tell you like 6,000 megabits per second is your cap, right? For your bitrate. That doesn't mean actually set it to 6,000. Because you have to reserve 1,000 of it for audio.
Yeah.
You should actually set it to like for me streaming at off-brand Pac-Man game.
The hell?
If you're talking about hold on. That's not off-brand. That's the remake of Pac-Man World. Yeah, I picked that up on sale. That was confusing for a second. Yeah, Pac-Man is spelled with a C.
That's actually, wasn't that one of the games that was actually deemed good, if I'm not mistaken?
Pac-Man World, yeah. And the remake's good, too. It does the thing that a lot of remakes should do and makes some genuine quality of life improvements.
Yep, that's right. That's a spelling, friend.
Yes. So, yes, we just crash landed in Aerith's flower garden and in the church.
Really?
And she's asked us to be her bodyguard. Huh? And here's the boy.
Thanks.
The boy.
The best Turk.
And who are you?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier. Ex-soldier. Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you?
I wonder if he's got it memorized.
Stuff, right?
Shut up.
From the sword.
Oh my gosh, having Axel and Rena together, the sass would be basically Michael Jackson, Prince, and oh my god, what's his name?
A lot.
Boy George.
Oh hell yeah.
You're talking about those kind of type of levels of sass.
Weird enough to be one. What class? first.
So I feel like we should probably explain what the Turks are to JKR, because he's, again, not too familiar with Final Fantasy VII. The Turks are basically the special forces, like Black Ops group of Shinra.
A combination of Black Ops, CIA, like all that crazy shit.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
Like, officially, they're like an intelligence group, but they do, like, all sorts of, like, undercover jobs.
Yeah, basically anything that needs dirty work, they're the guys you call.
Yeah. And Reno.
But
here is
JKR,
one of
what are
them.
your thoughts on Reno?
Honestly, I'm probably. I may or may not add into my cosplay repertoire.
Reno's a really popular character from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Like, he is, bar none, the most popular of the Turks.
Oh, hell yeah. Like, there's no argument. Hey, yes, I would smash Reno.
Down, boy.
Yeah,
Stream
who
just
do you
started
think
and
you would
we're
rather
already-
cosplay?
I mean, now that I'm seeing some more of the Turks, like, I used to always say I would cosplay either Reno or, like, Turk Vincent, but now I'm leaning a bit more towards Song.
Yeah, Song, like, Song is like the really mature person. He holds everyone together. He is the glue of the Turks.
So
I always
this
kind
is
of
a-
like the
This fight right here was not in the original Final Fantasy VII. This was an escape sequence at first. But they turned it into
That's
a proper
true.
boss fight against Reno. And this is the first fight where it really makes use of the dodge move.
yeah.
Because he will counterattack you if you just run up to him.
Yeah, you can see his dodging stuff as well.
Yeah. You've got to try and catch him off guard, and you can, like I just did there, you can dodge over him to pressure him. When enemies are pressured, their stagger meter fills up more.
Yeah,
And
I love
obviously,
his
when their
stat.
stagger meter fills up all the way, they're temporarily stunned.
But I also
Like
like
right here,
Rude,
he's
because he's
staggered.
basically a rock.
Yeah, Rude is great, and he gets a great fight in this game. And he gets a really funny moment in the Junon chapter of Rebirth. No spoilers.
Yeah. Basically, he is the straight man to Reno's
Yeah,
cockiness.
he's used a lot of Final Fantasy VII media depicts him and Reno being paired up together as like a duo. So like Reno's the wacky one and Rude is the straight man.
Basically, what helped solidify that is in the original, when you first see them together, it was in Gongaga.
Gungaga?
Gongaga.
You know Gungaga?
I love that meme, by the way.
I love that. I got introduced to that through the Vine Sauce version of that meme, where Vinny just took
I got
that audio
introduced.
clip and like looped it. It's like me, Gungaga, ga 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 ga. And of course, he was happy to see it come back in the Crisis Core remake.
Yeah, it's the most popular, memorable line when you think about it.
Yep.
You know,
Especially
I
for
have
the context that's in.
Yeah.
You know, I've got an imaginary friend named Bosco. You know Bosco?
You know Bosco? I can't believe I remember that.
But yeah, it's basically they were talking about which of the Final Fantasy girls I had a crush on.
Oh boy,
That's
the
it.
ghosties are back. The ghost has invaded my boot. He's trying to control me. Help! Ah.
Fine.
Uh,
Sir,
Yeah, I want to know who would do good. Stormtroopers or Shinra guards?
Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers, definitely.
The later series Stormtroopers.
They're not attacking.
Still Stormtroopers.
Over here.
Because at least
No.
Stormtroopers are dealing against, you know, a highly organized military front and space wizards.
True.
Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that
Shinra guards are
I'll
being
talk
taken out
with
by a ragtag group of terrorists. And a dude with a giant sword.
They saved me.
Out of the
Ex-soldier, terrorist, Splinter Cell, a master martial artist, a legendary divine beast.
Yeah, that's actually a bit of added context. Which one got better aim? That would definitely be the Stormtroopers. Oh god, here we go. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Lulu.
This is escape music right here, Lulu.
Yeah, this is the music we're making our grand escape from Reno and the Shinra Guards to. Now, this section right here was a puzzle section in the original. It's still a puzzle here, but it's a lot more simplified.
It was hard without a guide in the original.
It's still hard without a guide here, but there's less punishment for getting it wrong.
Okay.
And it's also shortened by a lot.
Back when we were all together, and we knew we were here to stay.
I love that. Move it, I'll shoot a fuck. No, you won't.
What the fuck do they want with Aerith anyway?
That's spoilers.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
But
watch.
Without getting into those spoilers, all you need to know is that President Shinra wants Aerith. And that's reason enough to know that it's not good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Also, going back to what you guys were saying between Stormtroopers and Shinra guards, out of the trenches, the Stormtroopers rise.
I was thinking out from the depths, 30 stories high, breathing fire's head in the sky. Godzilla! Godzilla! And Godzuki!
Godzuki, goddammit.
Okay, I'll hydrate.
So will I.
I'm also kind of curious now as well. If we throw an Airbuster and Guard Scorpion, do you think that Shinra troops have a better chance?
Okay, but here's the thing. Those were meant to replace Shinra troops, not aid them.
I know, but like, what if they had a program and what they work with?
It's like saying, would the Stormtroopers stand a better chance against the Jedi if they had the Death Troopers with them?
Yeah.
Or the Shadow Troopers, or like any of those super soldier experiments that the Empire worked on that were meant to replace the standard Stormtroopers.
That's why you're getting shot at.
And it's barely doing any damage because bullets are worthless in Final Fantasy VII.
It's like attacking Goku as a kid.
Let's move.
The funny thing is, the Rock in Dragon Ball Z did more damage than a gun.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some dinner, so I'm gonna be right back.
Oh,
I
share with us.
wonder
We want some dinner.
I wonder what's for dinner. It sounds like he's so hungry he could eat an Octorok.
Oh, I wonder what Sephiroth's up to.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Did Sephiroth do this?
But sir,
Partners got it. We are out. Wow, beginner's luck. More of
Ah.
these things.
Oh,
It's
Thank you
like
for the
they're
bits.
guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
Thank you very much for the bits. I'm guessing that's my monthly allowance.
Oh, I'm back. That was faster than I expected.
Hey, back.
Welcome
I'm
back.
Dad.
You didn't miss much besides me getting pelted with bits and some CDI memes.
I mean,
Or not.
yeah, I don't know why, but
The
somewhere to
idea
the-
of basically more. I don't know why it keeps throwing the boba tea at me instead of anything else.
Because boba tea is supreme.
Think so.
But the boba tea is what makes that disgusting wet fart sound,
I don't know. Let's just go.
and I can't change that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Up for crossing the rooftops?
But yes,
See that pillar over there?
see,
There's a station.
somebody
right by
touch
it.
my
Shall we
spaghetti!
mosey on over?
Let's.
I could go for some Alfredo.
I have some pasta and some Alfredo sauce
So,
here.
what's next for you?
A little bit of.
Oh, should I cook something up? I think I had some shrimp left over.
It's back to the
To season it up?
slumps.
You know how to
I
make
see.
it?
I wasn't thinking shrimp. I was thinking like
course you do.
I could get out
Chicken?
some of those. I could get out some of those like frozen chicken breasts. I could
That suit from earlier.
like give them a quick
It was one of Shimmer's terms.
like pan
What's a
fry
turd want with
and
you?
mix them in with there.
Hey, don't turkey
I always
chicken
found
for
chicken thighs to go best with
They
it.
do more than just scout for candidates.
Yeah, but I
Turks get
only
called in
they're
to
not
handle
like
all
full
kinds of
breasts. They're
situations
cutlets.
With extreme prejudice.
Ah, okay.
Gotta love 'em.
Back
Yeah,
to
when
the
it's me,
question.
it's always discussing about food.
Looked like
Yes,
we knew each other.
because you are a food
Maybe
connoisseur.
he thought I could be the greatest soul.
I mean, you do know I want to open up my own restaurant one day.
Get it.
You mad?
Do a combination of soul food and Latin food.
Nice.
African, Latin African. Excuse me, Latin soul food African, because you know there's a difference.
Haven't tried
Yeah.
it by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
So this right here
What
is
if I-
another example of like where they really stretched out one segment that was only like a minute long in the original.
Yeah.
So they could develop partly, you know, so they can pad out the length of the game since they decided to make part 1 just Midgar. But also so they can spend more time with Aerith and Cloud bonding.
Yeah, well, the bonding I can understand, but the padding for this is a little too much.
Like they
Hey,
really flesh out Wall Market, and I think that's to its benefit.
Run off on your own.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart was way too short in
Soldier candidate?
the original.
So
And I'm
Walmart
saying
is
as
just
someone
one of
that
the-
can.
Yeah, Wall Market is one of the most iconic parts of the Midgard chapter. And
Yeah.
it's like really you can just blaze through it in the original. Like
So,
You see me blaze through it.
buildings?
yeah.
Nope. No one
Hey,
can
Maxie,
laugh. We make
Can I
noise.
offer you
Yes.
some chicken? Let's see.
Some chicken honka donka badonkas. It depends on the chicken. If we're
What
talking
about some
about
chicken plot?
if we're talking about Kiara from Hololive, then sure.
Looks kind of rusty.
I'll go first. It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay.
Easy now.
You worry too much.
Yeah,
I'm not some
but my mom
princess
decided
Nancy.
to.
Wait for it.
I told my mom.
Shit.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, ah! And down she goes.
Aerith saying shit hits differently. In a good
Yeah.
way.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is. The wall.
Ah, yes, the wall.
I thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
But in the end,
Too
it
dangerous.
doesn't even
Too
matter.
much. A whole world bursting with
What am I fighting for?
maybe more than I can handle. I think sometimes, even now, people hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't. How could I? All that passion, all those dreams.
What am I fighting for?
You asked for it.
Iris.
There was this old YouTube video from a YouTuber who's not active anymore and hasn't been active for a long time.
Let's challenge every
Okay, time for the educational portion.
Listen. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, N, B, R, P, Q, R, S, T, U, U, W, Z, X, Y, Z. Happy, happy, I'm happy. Fine, thank you. A, B, C.
She's confused, but she's got the right spirit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Behold, the world's worst water slide.
Congratulations, you now have tetanus.
Given that it's in the Undercity, tetanus is probably the least of your worries.
Okay, you have AIDS, tetanus AIDS. I don't know.
You good?
Yeah, you have everything.
What do you have? Yes.
I'm sorry, sir, but it seems like after you rode on that corroded metal slide in the Undercity, you've come down with every disease known to man, and several that have not yet been discovered. You're being sent to a government you're being sent to a government research facility for quarantine.
You know what it remind me of? The when what's his name Burns went to the doctor and says like, "I'd rather not touch you." He had every disease known to man. He's like a slight breeze could set it off.
I fought scarier things in my sleep.
God, the bass line in this song is so good.
Yeah. I mean, even the original, it was decent, but it's so much better here.
Yeah. It really benefits, a lot of the music from Final Fantasy VII benefits from having like real instruments play it, no matter what the song is. So Aerith is our mage of the party, and as such, I should equip her properly.
Oh yeah, so I had a little issue with the bidet. Turns out there is a leak.
Oh.
It's small. I got the water off right now in the area, so if I need, I just turn it on, use it, and turn it off. I need to take that plug out and put a new one in. If I can't get it done, then I'll just call a plumber when I get everything set up. That should be a super easy thing for him to fix, you know?
I think they,
At the very least, I need... There we go, a new materia slot. There we go. That's
do you
what I
think
was
the
looking for.
Do you think the Mario Brothers will travel to New Jersey?
Nah, they only operate in Brooklyn and Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they did, I mean, it would be like an hour-and-a-half drive for them.
No. Yeah.
That's why Vinny gave them an angry phone call, because he lives in Staten Island. And they won't service Staten Island.
And I believe the Mario Brothers would do a wonderful job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh
but
my
hear me
god, I
out
just
on-
realized something.
Yes?
So the materia screen on here, right? This is basically Bahugama Hagama. What was it called? The Pala. We put the materia in is on this one. The first time you go to Cosmo Canyon, he has a diorama.
I haven't gotten that far. Remember?
Yeah, it just hit me that it's a reference to that. Oh god. I wonder how it's going to look actually in the remake now.
Let's see. Give.
There's a very plot-heavy scene.
Lightning. And The highest grade healing materia.
Yee.
And Chocobo and Moogle. Even though we'll be getting Shiva soon enough.
And should I give the facts about where you get Shiva at normally in the OG game?
Sure.
'Cause I don't want to do it for every summon because it might get annoying, but
like you get Shiva through fighting a VR simulation of her in the remake. And that's also how you get Fat Chocobo.
I was gonna say in the original, Shiva has basically gotten Junon Harbor after you save Priscilla from Bottomswell. And Fat Choco, you have a chance to have that come with the regular Choco Mog material.
Yeah, Fat Chocobo's a separate summon in this one.
You know, I've only actually ever seen Fat Choco like 3 times, and you know how many times I've played
Fat Chocobo,
Final
or
Fantasy.
as some call me, Johnny, it insistently calls him the Fat Fuck.
That's the world I know.
Oh god. I have to call it the Chunky Choco. And why does the Chunky Choco sound like a dance from the 60s?
Because that's what dance crazes from the 60s had names like the mashed potato time and the funky chicken and the locomotion.
Oh yeah, but don't you like?
What do you think about?
Why do you think I stopped? I'm like, are you okay?
What the hell's going on?
That was the DMC. That was the DMCA choking me out.
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
I mean, that song you were going by was made in like 1800s or something.
They know that.
Yes, but you can still get DMCA'd for specific recordings of it.
Oh, didn't expect
No.
to see you here. Huh?
Like, public domain just refers to like the music itself as it is written being public domain. Individual recordings are still copyrighted unless they are released as like copyright-free recordings.
In all honesty, the DMCA stuff needs to be fixed.
Yes,
Big time.
because the last time it was revised was when it was written in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Problem is, every time they try to revise it, they try to do something stupid with it instead of actually fixing it.
Let the young people fix it.
Well, we need to get more young people in office. That's the problem. The average age of people in office are people who not only existed pre-internet, but existed...
Jim Crow, excuse me.
Like, yeah, I'm not going to get too much into political topics on my streams.
Yeah.
But we need more young people in office. Old people have been stinking up the place for too long.
Rope's good. Go.
Mm-hmm.
You should at least be required to know how to sign into your email account if you're allowed to hold public office.
And there's the boy.
There's Rude, yep. They give him a lot of piercings here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I love the fact they gave us so many piercings.
Also, I love the fact that he keeps, as we'll see, he keeps spare sunglasses on him.
Yeah. That was actually a thing also in Advent Children.
More like.
For me or you?
No. Don't care.
Then let's stick to the back streets.
So what you're
Boys?
saying is,
There will be
so what you're
monsters.
saying, Aerith, is there's so much to do
Better than Shinra.
and so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
You never know if you don't go.
You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Hey now.
There's a Shinra dock site up ahead. Not the kind of place anyone would ever choose to hang around in.
But a great place to lay low. They've got the run of it. Get ready.
Now we're just fighting giant lemur rats.
were-rats.
Monsters instinctively target weaker prey.
And some more, gorgers, the things that keep on necking Cloud like that.
I'm coming.
Oh! TMI, Aerith.
Aerith, keep it PG. This is a Christian website.
It's confirmed Aerith is in the war.
Why can't I escape war on these streams? Why?
You have to play another Kirby game, you know that, right?
I'm dreading. I've been thinking about going back to Ninja Gaiden, but then I think about the fact that you have to fight the tentacle vor monster like 3 times in that game.
I mean, there's also Yoshi. That's another. Why do so many Nintendo games have vor?
Yeah.
Nintendo's secretly programming the youth into accepting that as an average interest.
Lord have mercy. Oh, this is this is supposed to be the crane area.
That didn't work. Maybe it's broken? Pretty sure this path loops around too, so...
All right, we're about to cross the streams here from Final Fantasy VII to Tomb Raider.
boy.
Oh
We're
god.
pushing boxes.
I knew it.
We're playing Legend of Tomb Raider 7.
Also, now that I've been playing the Tomb Raider remasters that came out recently, by God, are the modern controls awful. It's one of the rare cases where I say it plays better with tank controls.
Wow, I haven't had to play it just yet. So this is going to be interesting.
Like, the modern controls are bad because the way that Tomb Raider works is that everything's on a grid system, even though it looks like it's fully 3D rendered. Every movement is on a square grid system. So So when you have like full 360-degree movement, but you're still limited to like one square movement at a time, it makes it really hard to precisely jump.
Let's finish this.
And also it just breaks swimming, so it doesn't work properly. Because some madman, I don't mean to like say these are bad remasters or anything. They're really good. But some madman decided, you know, when you're using the modern control scheme and you're swimming, we should have the same stick that controls the camera control your vertical and your vertical up and down movement while swimming.
And there's an area, and I know in a second area, right, where it really like it's very easy to die because it's an invisible ceiling.
In what, Tomb Raider or Final Fantasy VII?
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, it took me forever to get past the first set of levels just because also combat sucks with the modern controls because it doesn't auto-target properly. Like you have to like if you're locked onto a target and you kill the target, it stays locked onto that target until you unequip and then re-equip your guns.
Why don't they just have it where it dies, it switches to the next, or you know, when a
lot of the control issues I feel like could be addressed in a patch.
I'm pretty sure our mod already fixed it, so I'll take a look later and see if anything fixes it.
Also, I would actually recommend picking up the console versions instead of the PC version, believe it or not.
Already too late.
PC version's not bad, but there's no PC graphics options. It automatically adjusts to your screen resolution and does not let you change it without going into your Windows settings and changing your desktop resolution manually.
So get mods if you're going to live stream it. There's no other. We need another tetanus slide of every disease.
It's like a. I can't remember what rapper it was, but I saw it on that video of Fantano reading whack bars for 10 minutes, where it was like this guy saying he was going to catch all the STDs, so there'll be no diseases left for anyone else to catch.
Oh, God.
I'm like, that is not how diseases work, my friend. Said that, same dude said that catching gonorrhea is G shit.
Oh, yeah.
Was never in doubt.
Oh, the broken head pad is more broken because it's not even showing.
Yeah. It's broken for a reason. Use at your own peril.
Yeah, we're not refunding that one.
Says who? You don't get to decide that.
Yeah, I was just about to add. Do you want me to refund it?
Yes.
Alright, fine.
Okay, let me see.
I mean, by logic, it didn't really need to be refunded, but it's your stream, so...
It's the principle of the thing, okay? If someone redeems something and it doesn't do the thing, I feel like they should be refunded.
Alright. And like I said, it's your stream. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun, dude.
It's okay. There's no hard feelings.
I'm trying to find it.
I'll do it.
I'm trying to run an ethical... I'm trying to be unlike President Shinra and run an ethical business.
You're done.
One more shot.
That's that. Nothing to it.
Are you able to find it?
I'm fine, dude. Relax. I've almost got it. There you go, Link.
No good?
There we go.
Normally, it was easier to find that stuff. I mean, some things change with the mod.
Twitch has made like multiple UI updates in the past month.
Yeah, I mean, I had to look up how to do it in the first place, but now it's like second nature. Until they change it again, I know where everything is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-look it up and see how to fix that, because yeah.
Seriously.
You know, I don't get why it's called a hedgehog pie when it's clearly a frog.
Have you ever heard of a mountain chicken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Try moving that container to make a path.
What do you think it looks like?
It's a frog.
I know. That's what I thought, but no, it's this motherfucker!
Yeah, that should be the trick.
Here's one for you. Have you ever heard of a titmouse?
Can't say that.
Yeah.
It's a kind of bird.
Go figure.
And you already know the classic booby.
Oh.
Blue-footed booby.
Well, I
yeah.
singled out Titmouse for having the word mouse in its name.
That's the
Yeah,
joke.
blue-footed.
Yes, but at the same time, it's like, whenever you think of a blue-footed booby, you kind of have an idea of what that is.
Someone wearing blue shoes. or the Blue Man Group.
Honestly, no. When I think of a blue-footed booby, I always think of the bird because, you know, I played Spyro the Dragon.
No need for thanks. I'd rather get paid.
I started Ruthless Rage, so my knowledge of the first game is like...
It was
Well, actually-
Spyro 3 was the one that had the blue-footed boobies. They were one of the groups you had to race in the speedways.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
Speedway. Harbor Speedway, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was Harbor Speedway, the final one.
Yeah.
Wait, was that a girder that just flew up in the air?
No, it was it was one of these things.
Should be able to relax a little.
Okay,
Although
a cardboard box.
in Rebirth, because you can interact with a lot more of the environment, you can just send random bits and bobs flying everywhere. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a piece of cardboard. The cardboard is shaped like a girder. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's the station. Somewhere else you'd rather be?
Fine, I'll go the right way.
This guy are sick.
Unfortunately, they took that line out because they moved the sick guy to the apartment complex that Cloud stays in.
That's the worst beginning, yeah. We still need that this
we
guy
al-
are
we
sick.
already encountered the this guy are sick. They moved him from Sector 5 to Sector 7.
I made it first roll the tires.
Gramps has been feeling a lot better ever since he heard about what
Come on, Cloud. This way.
I need to sit down. I'm
Yeah,
old, Aerith.
There's no inns in Remake, but there are in Rebirth. So instead of sleeping in an inn, you just sit on a bench.
You know what would make it a lot easier as well? If we had part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm guessing the third thing is going to be called Reimagined.
A lot of people are banking on part 3 being called Reunion.
Actually, that would make sense.
You know, for story, because of the plot of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Up, there's Scarlet. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Seriously, she has a human throne in her office.
Boo! You stink!
Shutdown, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We're in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack
buddy,
on
what are you looking at?
Reactor 1.
What are you looking at, dude?
Perpetrators of that atrocity were filmed
Seriously, what the
making
fuck?
escape. These agents
Isn't that the guy in the live stream?
are currently believed to be in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
You're making me look uncomfortable, dude. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What do you think?
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
No fear. Shinra
Bark,
will
bark.
keep Midgar safe.
Okay, time's up.
It's on the ground, chill.
All right, let's go.
Also, wouldn't they realize Cloud's face from the live stream?
Yeah,
Or
but
did they just
Sector
not
5
care?
Sector 5's not full of snitches.
Oh, what timing? Mind lending me a hand?
Place is really hopping, huh?
Nice side effect of the train situation. So, what do you say?
I'd love to, but
Something I was going to say earlier, because it came up in conversation, was a low retcon that Remake makes to the story of Final Fantasy VII, is that Avalanche is like a large, like a very large group, but the part that forms your party is like a splinter cell
This is
that
Cloud.
split off
He's a
from
mercenary.
the main Avalanche
And
group
currently
because
my
they were
bodyguard.
deemed too
That's
radical.
Oates.
Yeah, this was actually retconned over, I think, the cell phone game, I want to say. Like
Not
the
sure.
old flip phone. It's a flip phone one, I believe.
No one's played that one, so I couldn't tell you.
I think it was a Japan. I want to say Japanese only. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it was Japanese exclusive.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't think it
So,
didn't
what are you
get
guys
the
up to?
Kingdom Hearts treatment where they like remade it as a
Supposed to
DS
come by
game.
the
It was
house.
just Japanese exclusive, so we have to
I don't
rely
know.
on fan
We're just
wikis for
supposed
it.
to.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we have a new destination. I should probably
So I hope
explain
that
what
little
local
tidbit also adds on.
kids live.
Hey, Aerith, where'd you go? The church again? Next time, we should all go together.
No.
Why, hello, Aerith. As popular as ever, I see.
Apparently, but they sure keep me on my toes.
Better than being bedridden.
The doctor feels so fake.
Helped a lot of people.
No problem.
Don't worry,
Anytime.
he's not a
How'd you
Shinra
manage to
spy,
find so many
unfortunately. He seems like he would be.
I
He's
have my
too
ways.
he is too officially
He's my
dressed for the
bodyguard,
slums.
Just until I get
Not
home.
only that, the way he talks. It's like, hey, young kids, I got these gummies. You want to try them?
Since I'm so
Yeah,
generous,
right.
I gather
I don't
my
But
trust
no,
him.
like no, he's like actually the town doctor.
There you are.
We're back, and we brought Aerith with us.
Sorry.
Yeah, they were
These
a block
kids-
away.
These kids are so uncanny.
Well then.
Oh, I got two of them with the same face and it's... Oh my god.
Two of them have the same face and
All
the
you
same
can carry.
hairstyle.
What with all the doom and gloom we've been hearing on the news recently, I thought some flowers might help cheer everyone up.
I'm sure they will.
This
And
is
I'd
another
love to
area
help.
where Rebirth thankfully
all
makes some
wash up before our
improvements.
meeting.
The like non-vital cutscene dialogue, where in this game it's like all automated lip sync and movements. Looks
Yeah.
it's jarring how stiff it looks here. But
Yeah, and not only that, the way the
Rebirth
English
definitely ups the
What's your
ante
favorite
there.
flower?
They're all the same.
Yeah, like,
to me.
with the way she was talking, and it's
I
like,
say that to
her actions show more excitement than what you're saying,
What did you
lady.
do with the flower I gave you?
Yeah, like that's not just a problem with
Give
this
it
game.
away?
That's a problem with a lot of games
Ooh,
of
to who?
this
Tell
era
me.
and before,
recall.
where there's so much
What?
like non-essential dialogue
didn't
to
like
lip sync
playing.
that they just automate a lot of it.
Well, anyway.
Because manually lip syncing it would be too time consuming and too
Yeah.
expensive. Like Mass Effect makes a lot of use of automated lip syncing for its cutscenes, and
My house is
it looks
just
a
up this
little
path.
bit more natural there.
Should be home by now. So I'll introduce
But
you.
still noticeable that's not manually lip synced outside of key story moments there.
Yeah.
Also, look at how much they expanded Aerith's
There you
house.
go. That's my house.
It's
And this is a
beautiful.
slum.
Yeah, this is supposed to be in the slums.
They actually made a joke about this in the Machina Bridge thing I was talking about earlier.
Which I still haven't seen.
Come on.
You would enjoy it.
I'm home.
Hey, baby. Been up to no good? Rude came by.
So, this is my mom, Elmira. And this is Cloud, my bodyguard.
Keep her away from the Tiny Toons.
I'm gonna hug him and squeeze him and...
That's my job. Or was my job.
Yep. Thanks. So, Cloud, you gonna head back to Sector 7?
Yeah.
Then I'll show you the way.
Then why'd you have me bring you here? What if the Turks show up again?
It'd suck, but I've dealt with them before. Honestly, I'm much more worried about you. What if you get lost, huh? You'd be too embarrassed to admit it, and so you'd just keep on going.
She's
Quit
not
acting like
wrong.
you know me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take Cloud over to Sector 7, okay?
Okay. But why not wait until tomorrow? If you head out now, it'll be dark when you get back. Better to rest up here and make the trip first thing in the morning, when you'll have daylight to spare.
That's true. She's got a point, Cloud.
Hold up.
Oh, yeah. I still need to deliver some flowers to the Leaf House. Since we have a little time before dinner, you should come with.
So you know how we did a whole bunch of side quests in Sector 7 to like, you know, build up our reputation there? We're doing the same thing here.
I'll do it.
Ow.
Lovely.
And like part of it is, you know, to get some extra gil and extra XP and extra items, but it also factors into like part of Wall Market part of how Wall Market plays out depends on how many of the side quests you did in Sector 5.
Oh.
Weird. Could have sworn I put them here.
That's Jesus, that was blinding. Blinded by the light. What is this? Was this Psycho Gothic Lolita?
We need to watch that again. That was a good movie.
we need to have like an in-server watch party of that, because I could not get away with streaming that.
Yeah, no.
Maybe a double feature. Have that and what was the Robogeisha? I think it was the other one.
Robogeisha, yeah.
You should have a double feature, 100%.
Make it a triple feature of make it a triple feature of that, Robogeisha, and Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, no. I've yet to actually see that movie. You were supposed to show that to me the last time you were here, and it never happened.
Yeah, and I was also we were also supposed to watch The Room the first time I went over to your place, and we didn't do that either.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Cloud holding the basket. Look at Samandi. Ooh.
Which ones do you think we should pick?
Any of them.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you have an eye for this kind of thing.
Choose flower. It says choose flowers to deliver to the Leaf House, but you really don't get to choose. Because it's like, you have to pick one of each of them.
That's the one I gave you.
Huh. It is?
Nice try, mister. You can't fool me.
Also, goes from empty to full of flowers with one pick.
Nah.
Magic. It's the Mako.
Which should we pick next?
Yeah, it's the Mako fucking with how the flowers reproduce.
Interesting, right?
You know what? It's from the Sector 5 bombing. Like, there's a residual Mako spillover that's fucking with Aerith's garden.
You just slid into place.
Take them by surprise.
You slid into her DMs.
Yep.
Look at you sliding into her DMs like that.
What do you say? Shall we go?
Oh, there's only 3?
Yeah, there's only... I picked foxtails or cattails or whatever they're called. And those are counted as a kind of flower.
For this crap.
Sure.
Okay.
They're more of a weed than anything else, but she has a whole section of her garden dedicated to them.
They'll arrange these flowers.
Don't know.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Maybe she wants to make them into a corn dog.
I would say the nastiest corn dog ever, but I've seen worse corn dogs.
They're vegan corn dogs, that's why. Oh, thank you, lad.
I'll wait out here.
Oh, okay. But I might be a while. Why not check out the town?
Let's see, what song is this right here? Tango of Tears.
Oh.
I like that.
This is a flamenco fanfare.
Yeah, they had all the jukebox songs you get are like different genre takes on classic Final Fantasy VII songs.
The funny thing is, I know someone who actually dances flamenco, and she is super nice, right?
Yeah.
And it was actually funny because she ended up changing jobs. I'm not gonna dox or anything, When we were upstairs, we saw a dress. I looked at it. I'm like, because she doesn't speak English too well, right? So I call her over, and I'm like, mira, meaning look, flamenco dress, and she's like, oh, it's bonita. She loved it. I was trying to tell her, I can see her wearing it.
Anyway, here's a hip hop mix of the Chocobo theme.
I heard that one. I know that's the first one you get. I wish they went with death metal for it, but there's so many death metal versions.
They kind of did that in Final Fantasy 13 too, didn't they?
I don't know. I
like if you specifically if you ride one of the red chocobos, it plays like a thrash metal version of the chocobo theme.
Dude, I can't get into 13 series. It is just too much for me.
I mean, I don't blame ya. That's the only thing I know about 13-2, is that it has a thrash metal or like metalcore version of the Chocobo theme, sung by the singer of the Devil May Cry 3 theme.
For me, my information of number 2 is basically is Dollar Store Sora. I can't believe it's not Sora. You think I'm playing? Look up the protagonist from Final Fantasy 13-2, and then look at a picture of Sora.
I mean, you would think that Final Fantasy 13 would be proof enough that they didn't need a 13-2, let alone a third one.
Yeah, I have all of them. I've never even put Lightning Returns into my system. I just bought it just because I have it, and I got it like for a discount too. I think. No, I bought it at release. I got the discount on the strategy guide. Oh, this means that I think I'm doing it intended now, aren't I? I mentioned it.
Still at it.
Fine, I'll wander.
I don't do discounts.
Jeez, lady.
Fuck you too.
No need.
Later.
That getting pushed out the way, going. Sounds a little. Oh, the bump sound a little sexual.
Just wait until we get to the massage parlor.
Oh God! Already. Oh. Oh God.
It is not. It is both exactly what you think it is and not what you think it is at the same time.
I know what it. Oh God. The one thing I know they took out was the group room.
Yeah, but you can still like peer around the different areas of the Honeybee Inn and see like what people are doing in different rooms.
Oh, I wonder if they still have that RP thing that was going on.
I mean, you get to see Palmer doing something.
Oh, I think that's the room. Does it involve butter?
It's him chasing one of the honeybee girls around with a butterfly net.
Oh God.
Also, they basically they changed the Honeybee Inn from a brothel to like a high-end nightclub.
Yeah, I seen.
It has both male and female employees now.
Yeah, I love it. By the way, I would love to work there.
Yes, I love the new. Like they changed the Honeybee Inn from the skeeviest place in. Second skeeviest place in Wall Market to like somewhere you could actually see people like wanting to go to for non-horny reasons.
Yes. Like the Honeybee Inn is a fabulous place.
Where's Aerith?
The Leaf House.
Oh yeah, fuck! It just occurred to me what I've got to do. I've got to find all the I've got to find the children and tell them to go back to the Leaf House. And we have found the children and told them to go back to the Leaf House.
Is something wrong?
You could say that. Sounds like someone spooked the kids.
Yeah.
Oh
two of
my.
them disappeared. They ran away after this creepy guy wearing black clothes showed up.
A Turk?
Rude.
But no.
No,
It's
it's
this
not a
guy
Turk.
who's always stumbling around town
Oh.
in a dirty robe full of holes. They say he's sick or something.
It's
and
the
he-
this guy are
guy
sick.
you're sick.
I don't like the sound of this. I'm gonna check it out.
Yo, I should put this guy are sick on a shirt, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Come on.
I don't like how this kid is just a few bits of hair gel away from having a flock of seagulls haircut.
Oh God.
No.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh fuck, Chadley.
Cloud.
Hi,
I
Chadley.
understand you must be busy, but I hope you haven't forgotten about my research.
Oh, shut up,
Cloud's
kid.
been assisting me with my research and development.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
One thing about Chatley I always wondered is why they make him look a twink. I'm not complaining. I love the
get
hair,
that he's-
honestly.
I get that he's supposed. I get now that he's supposed to be a robot, but why'd they make him like
Some sort of server error.
this?
Oh well, any friend of Cloud's is sure to be of great help.
That's what I wonder also. So many questions, right?
Yeah.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Also, he says I've come up with a new kind of materia almost as many times as Ignis says I've come up with a new recipe.
Scientists say that this materia can only be
I love chocobos. You love chocobos,
I
eh?
want to ride my chocobo all day.
I would like to test this theory by way of my combat simulator.
As much as I rank on number 15, it has its moments, you know?
Prompto is the only likable character in 15.
Yeah, Ignis is number 2, honestly.
All right, now
Actually,
we've got. Now we have the VR battle simulator open, so we can get more summon materia.
I take that back. Who knew it was number 2?
Gladio.
Sydney. Gladio pissed me off.
I mean, out of the main party, Sydney doesn't count because she's the fan service character.
Aranea.
I've done it.
Aranea. All I remember about Aranea is that I ran into a really good Aranea cosplayer at a convention once, right?
Yeah.
And I took a picture of her, and like a family friend of me and my mom's was over once, and she wanted to see the pictures from my conventions. I show her. I'm going through the camera roll of the cosplay photos I've taken, and I get to the Aranea cosplayer, and this family friend of ours who's like in her mid-60s is like, she's got some boobs.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah, Shiva looks beautiful in this game.
It is hard to say which Shiva I like best, honestly. 10, 7 Remake. Heck, even 8 has a really good design, you know?
Yeah.
I know this is based off her design in 7 originally, but they upgraded her big time.
Yeah.
And I like how they have her floating for her attacks. That adds so much. Need a light. Why don't they just call Donald and have him do Zeta Flare?
Because that killed him.
They have life materia. See, problem solved.
Like, yes, Donald can canonically cast Zeta Flare, which is like a physical god level spell, but it killed him when he did it.
Yeah, but they didn't have
that
life
all
magic.
the time.
Again, they don't have life materia though. I mean, they did it in Phoenix Downs. But you also, another thing about the Zeta Flare though, that's actually a reference to how probably Final Fantasy had Meteor be that move that was so powerful it kills you to use it. That's a nice little reference, isn't it?
One of my favorite. I don't know too much about a lot of the Final Fantasies, but I do know that, like, for Final Fantasy II, a big part of its story involves doing a whole bunch of quests to get the Ultima spell, because it's supposed to be like the one thing that can defeat the Emperor.
Yeah.
But due to a programming error, the Ultima spell doesn't even work.
Shadow Dragon!
Shadow Dragon, hello!
Hey, old Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, I love the Rift's design in this one. I think this is probably his best design.
Again, wait until you see him in 16. Holy shit.
Keep it together. I'll show you what I can do. Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, that's doing construction outside. Trying to figure out what that horn sound was.
Nah, it's them telling you to stop being horny.
I mean, I'm not being horny. Funny thing is, I'm thinking about the lore between Shiva and Irith. Because in the Final Fantasy franchise, they're known to have history together. Like, it's almost insinuated that they are like ex-lovers or something, depending on the game. Ex-lovers or good friends, a lot of stuff. Like, I think 15, they're supposed to be like ex-lovers. And 8,
16,
they're just friends.
16 focuses a lot more on, you know, the iconic summons of the franchise. As like a central plot element.
Okay, I know there's a partial plot in World of Final Fantasy.
Outstanding! The Shiva summoning materia is complete. And now it's use it as you see fit.
So yeah, that's how you get more summoning materia most of the time. Chocobo and Moogle you have to find yourself, like I did last stream. But all the other summoning materia, you have to fight the summon.
Alright.
And this gets greatly expanded on in Rebirth.
Alright. Oh, and sorry about the chorus not working.
Now, I'm probably not going to get the steel materia because this game has a very severe lack of stuff you can actually steal. From what I've noticed. I've never gotten, you know, I've used steel before, but I've never actually gotten anything from stealing stuff. So I see it as kind of a waste unless you're going for, you know, getting all of the materia.
And mastering them all. I think there's a trophy tied to it too.
Yeah. They go into a lot more stuff about Wutai in the remake games. You know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yuffie's like now a canon part of the plot instead of being an optional party member.
But if we want to rescue them,
Yeah.
well, we gotta break the rules.
Another charging cord. It's always good to have extra charging cords.
Yeah. These kids look so freakish. I do not like them.
Leave it to us.
They have min faces.
Yeah, that's my problem with the kid models in this game. They're just tiny
Brought a
adults.
super strong friend along with me.
I used to be a soldier. So where's the guy?
Like, Cloud looks more youthful than these kids do.
Right now, let's worry about.
Bro, these kids can file for taxes. Okay, you know how, okay, these kids can rent a car while Cloud can't in America. For those that don't know, you have to be 25 to rent a car in America.
Hey,
Cloud
you know
is
what the
21.
You know what the only thing funnier than 24 is?
25.
Be careful.
Oh yeah,
My
sure.
God, the shotgun.
Yeah.
We deserve that.
Yeah.
How's it going, Cloud?
How's it going, Cloud? Cloud joining another Cloud stream. Every time that Cloud's in chat, we always have to specify which of the Clouds we're talking about.
Who knows? They're kids. Nothing to do but look all
Cloud is awesome.
Yes.
And the answer is yes.
Usually with these two involved, of course it's deserved, Cloud.
You'll be going back to the World of Groceries in game at least. Which game? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with your streams. I've had a hell of a week.
Same in my area.
Supermarket Sim.
Supermarket.
Supermarket
Supermarket
okay,
Sim. That sounds interesting. But yeah, I've been right now focusing on Duolingo. I've been having a blast with it.
Nothing to it.
As much as I'd like to stay and watch more, I'm dozing off, and I don't want to doze off. I don't want to doze off on stream like a certain shapeshifter we both know.
He
I mean,
didn't
hey, I had
doze off
medicine.
he didn't doze off on stream. It was on call. There's a difference.
Well, fair. I just forget, okay? So sue me.
Gladly, I'll see you in court.
There they are.
Don't forget, don't forget too, that I'm also been taking meds for pain and stuff.
I get it, dude. I'm just messing with you anyway.
I know. Trust me, I know, buddy.
And
I know, homie.
I just am so fucking tired today. I only had like 1 cup of coffee today. That was it. Usually I have 2.
I didn't have a single cup of coffee. I need coffee.
How
or the coffee?
Green tea.
No, Coffeeti is I don't know if she's currently banned on Twitch or not. It happens like every week she gets
She got unbanned, I think.
Again. Like
yeah.
The question is she currently banned? And if so, how long if not, then how long until she gets banned again? And I mean that in the most loving way possible. We stand Phoebe.
Yeah, the funny thing is that the last time I remember that everyone was like, bro, this is not it. It was
because it was she didn't even do anything wrong that time.
Yeah.
And it was a permaban until she, raised enough shit about it.
And you think about it, how many people gotten bullshit bans from Twitch?
Yeah.
And couldn't. Yeah, it just raises the question.
Like, usually when she gets banned, it's because she actually intentionally does something ban-worthy.
Yeah. Don't forget about that monster. That monster can poison you. Yeah, it can poison you in the original game.
Yeah, in this one it can poison you, but it can also cast silence on you through its poison gas.
It makes sense because you have more materia at this point in the game than the original.
Yeah.
Anyways, good night, my friends.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I always made a joke about this monster. Called it like it's New York, Philadelphia, New York.
Boy, it's going haywire.
LA. Oh my gosh, it's the car now from Final Kingdom Hearts 2. I hate that car.
Come on, you can do it.
I mean, it makes sense. It's they're both directed by Tetsuya Nomura.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Nomura was not actually, like, he did not know he was directing this game until Square announced that he was directing the game at a press conference. And I know that you are kind of iffy on some of the story decisions that Remake makes in later chapters. Those, without getting into spoilers, because I know there are people here, definitely JKR, even though he's not here right now, but he might see the VOD. He was not the one who wanted to make those story choices. He wanted it to be like a faithful one-to-one remake with like expansions on certain areas. It was the producer, Yoshinori Kitase, who was like, no, I want you to redefine what a remake can be. And it's not like, you know, random executive meddling like it may sound like, because Yoshinori Kitase is a long-time Final Fantasy producer.
Be careful.
Hey, Shiba.
It's on you.
Shiba, hello.
Yeah, and again, without going into spoiler stuff, it's worse than what I've seen.
No, stay away! Stay away! These guys also explode when they die, and that can damage you.
Ugh, I don't like that.
I hate fighting them in groups, which is why I'm glad you don't often have to fight them in groups.
That's good.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Shocking, isn't it?
It was fire, you fucking idiot!
You jittery? Gotta go for it now. We'll be right there.
I will say, even though I don't like, I don't like fighting those enemies, at least it doesn't do the old school RPG bullshit of, oh, one of your party members was knocked out during the last part of that fight. Guess they don't get any XP. No, you get XP regardless of whether the character was active or not.
Yeah, I hate that. Because when you think about it, it makes sense, but it's also archaic. You know,
it's archaic because it's something where like a character getting one-shotted in a late phase of the fight after they've been a key part of the fight could be like left several levels behind everyone else just because they got unlucky with the RNG.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, towards exploding enemies.
Okay, let's head back.
Ah, Cloud, you got a fan.
All right, climb the ladder, Aerith. Any second now. There we go.
Is it any second? And it took two, and two is any.
Oh boy, another one of these guys.
That actually jump scared me.
Yeah,
It was
but
more
you can see his body laying there, so it's not like he came out of nowhere.
What jump scared me was the girl screaming.
How shocking!
Did the kids walk? Oh.
To be a soldier. He was? Did you go fight in the war?
I might have.
That has the same energy as like when my grandpa, who's a Vietnam War vet, went to my sister's school for like, you know, a career day or like a veterans thing.
Yeah.
And like, and one of the kids was like, "How many people did you kill?"
I don't think so.
That actually reminds me. We had a substitute teacher that actually fought in the Vietnam War.
Was never in doubt.
You can't just grow up to be a soldier.
So, long story short, he did say he ended up shooting at someone, but he have no idea if it hit him because they both basically shot and ran. I mean, if you're going to be in a war, you don't want to hurt no one, really. You know, you don't want to get hurt back either.
Yeah.
But at least he came back alive, you know.
Yeah. That's the best. That's the best thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Cloud? Isn't that right?
Like that. It was just basically like rubber banding. Oh god, the laugh. I laugh when that comes out.
Tifa, wait! Tifa! Tifa!
Tifa.
Tifa? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Tifa like your girlfriend?
No,
But she's someone special.
it's not like that. More like... I don't know how to explain.
I see.
And normally that conversation happens much later.
Thank you. From now on, if you run into trouble, promise me you'll find an adult, okay?
Okay.
Wow, this 6-year-old is like older than me.
You're so cool. You guys are grown-ups, but you're also one of us now. You can come and play here when
This kid has a AARP card. This
kid gets monthly social security checks. There he is. There's the "this man are sick."
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Wait! Not him. It looks pretty damn similar.
There's the number. But why two?
Who knows?
To be or not to be.
The reunion. There's nothing to fear.
You will go to the family reunion potluck, Cloud, and you will bring potato casserole.
No, no one seasons their food.
Cloud, get it together. Come on.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the...
Bro, these kids are baby boomers. No, dude, literal baby boomers.
But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
It's like a no. I figured out what these kids are.
What?
You know that early episode of Family Guy where Brian becomes a drug sniffing dog for the police, and
Yeah.
he busts like a cocaine distribution operation that's being
Oh,
run by
God.
that's being run in like an elementary school class where all the kids are actually dwarfs that are just pretending to be elementary school kids or like Sunday school kids or something. That's what these kids are.
Give you permission.
It's like you go up to him. It's like, what's your name, little boy? Ricky. Also, this is our Moogle for the game.
You can see me, Kupo? Then you two must be very, very special people. In that case, welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm the owner, Moggy.
You must not be familiar with Mog.
You supposed to say Kupo at the end of it, Kupo.
Mog wanted to bring
Fake fan.
to all the Moogles of the forest, so he decided to open a shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness to the slums, like Mog. And you know, only people with the purest of hearts can even see Moogles.
Kupo?
You talking about me?
Well, Moogle magic isn't perfect, Kupo. Anyway, we've collected...
Why is this kid so savage? He doesn't deserve to be so savage. Look at how you are dressed.
But they'll need to buy a membership first.
I mean, think about it. The most cuddly people are the most savage.
Oh, and he only trades in Moogle medals. He doesn't accept Gil.
You can spend them here, Kupo.
The funny thing is, speaking of being savage, I actually want those, like, the bear fleece stuff that you see a lot of girls wear.
Yeah.
So, like, I want that. So that tells you a lot already that I am savage and cuddly.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do next?
Keep on working hard.
As you always do.
Working
I'm sure.
hard or hardly working?
This is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just
No.
doing it for fun.
I've been at I finally watched that Salty DK Dan video where they recap Neon Neko Sugar Girls.
Oh God.
And that sticks out to me where like the sexy nurse turns out to also be a shrine maiden, and she performs the resurrection ritual on Raku-chan. And then fucking Hitoshi-san is like, working hard or hardly working?
You know we gotta do a reaction to that.
Yes,
this whole
yes.
thing. Because I forgot most of it. So it'll at least be a genuine reaction for me, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if JKR even remembers it too.
I don't think he's seen it. Valentine from Skullgirls was a shrine maid. Not that sexy nurse, although I say sexy nurse as if that narrows it down.
Hitomi Tanaka is also a sexy nurse.
Yes, she has been a sexy nurse in multiple appearances.
Go on,
Yeah.
your magic. Make me smile from ear to ear.
I'll need a lot more medals, Kupo.
Well, that won't do.
That kid has an excuse for everything. Fuck you.
Hey, Moogle man, help me find a girlfriend.
I'm gonna need
bro,
Moogle magic can't do everything, Kupo.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get a pet behemoth. Okay, what kind of girlfriend do you want? Actually, when you think about it, a pet behemoth sounds kind of badass, doesn't it?
Yep.
But it would literally eat you out of house and home and destroy your home.
You
and your
are
neighbor's home as
eating
well.
us out of house and home. Garmfield.
Cloud, was it?
Oh my gosh, that forehead for miles.
You look upset.
That's a fucking 5-head.
12-head.
That is a 4-head that would make Sakura from Naruto jealous.
Bro, all they gotta do is bring the hair down a little bit and it will look nice.
Like just bring down the hairline a bit and it would look right.
Exactly. Like even if they were to have it, it'd be like very tight like hair. Like it would work that way also. Like I love curly hair because curly hair is very natural. It looks beautiful to everybody, men, women, especially my people, because this is like natural hair and I love it.
Patrol right now. They all wear homemade swords on their backs, so they should.
Like in general, like I love natural hair on people.
All right, we're going child wrangling.
Again?
Yes.
Are we going to hog tie them? Put them on this
Okay,
like
look what they did with the look what they did with the flowers. They turned it into a
Oh, I nearly forgot.
a thing.
I saw some Shinra suit walking toward your house a little while ago.
Ma'am, can you get out of the way?
She's drunk. The town drunk. So that's the.
But yeah,
thing.
this is what they did with the flowers we gave them.
That was too little flowers for that.
I don't remember giving them any blue ones.
I don't remember you giving them over over 400 flowers. You know that.
Like
that
we gave
over.
them, we gave them some yellow ones, some white ones, and some foxtails. How did they make that? Girdle, hello. Glad you could tune in. I've been enjoying your posts from Comic-Con in the server. And I don't know if you saw my message earlier. I love your manicure, or just like how you got your nails. They look so pretty. I wish I could maintain my nails like that.
Hey there.
I gotta take a look later on.
Great. I've been picking up garbage and giving people directions. Plus, I helped an old lady cross the street.
You've been busy.
She got hit by a truck though.
The house depends on people's donations.
I am so evil, ain't I?
See Miss Folia?
I mean, all these.
Why does she look like my teacher I had back in like?
I mean, the Leaf House that they're going back to is the local orphanage.
So wait, there's an orphan. You can be an orphanage at age 52.
Yes.
Hey there. How goes the patrol?
You have to keep them short for jujitsu. Interesting.
Oh my god. Another martial artist.
Yeah, so I can earn lots of money and use it to help the house. The teacher
Okay. I'm excited because when I was younger, I took Shotokan as a kid, and I took a little Muay Thai from a friend that taught it.
Looks like you found a kindred spirit.
Please let me know if you're interested in other styles as well. I would love to have discussions with you. The truth be told, I'm trying to get back into Shotokan from what I remember as a kid.
Why does this kid look like Tom? Why does this kid look like Tom Cruise from Top Gun?
Oh,
actual height too.
Oh my god.
These are dangerous times. A reactor blew up and a bunch of kids lost.
Final Fantasy VII, the Tom Cruise Adventures.
Children might be coming to the house soon.
Honey, I short Tom Cruise.
No. It's Honey, I Slightly Enlarged Tom Cruise.
Oh. Oh yeah, speaking of jiu-jitsu, I was interested in learning Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but no health insurance, and I don't want to risk getting hurt.
I did a little bit of martial arts when I was younger, but I wasn't very committed to it, and I kind of wish I was.
Same here. I wish I was more into it.
I just did like basic karate, not like a specific, not a specific style of it, just like your average like local karate.
It was probably Shotokan or Taekwondo. Taekwondo or Shotokan, most likely.
It wasn't Taekwondo. It was specifically karate because Taekwondo was at a different place.
Ah, okay. Yes, everyone puts them under a same umbrella, and it gets confusing,
Yeah.
Who knows? But isn't there something else you should be worrying about right now?
I forgot about Miss Folia's lesson. I gotta head back to the house.
Oh, we got a truant. A truant at age 52.
You're never too young. You're never too young to be a criminal, and you're never too old to be. You're never too old to be tried as a child.
Yo, why does this guy look like he belongs with the Goonies?
Nah. He's got that 1960s era Beatles hair.
Don't you think you're forgetting something?
The missing Beatles. Steve.
Yeah, the sixth. We already have a fifth Beatle, so he's the sixth Beatle, Steve.
Why does no one talk about Steve? Steve was a criminal and a truant. Dude, back away from the children.
Thanks to you two. You've been a great help. Okay, everyone.
I can't get over that fucking 12 head.
You guys, the Toad King's back. I saw him near the hideout. We gotta do something about him.
The Toad King?
A weird, creepy monster we've seen near the hideout lately. He wears a crown and walks around like he owns the place.
If you ever just want to do jujitsu in general, go to Gracie Jujitsu. There's some scattered around the country. I will keep that in mind.
I think I saw that one, but for my work schedule it was really kind of messed up, and for majority of martial arts classes, I can't really attend. It'll be like one class maybe, and that's it. What sucks for me.
Come on, help us. Oh, and we'll give you some cool treasure if you do. And if that's not enough, I'll pay.
Shouldn't their swords be attached by a string or something?
We'll just have to kill it ourselves.
No. It's like Cloud Sword. It's attached by magnets.
I'll do it for 3 gil.
Huh?
I'm offering a special
This is how we get a new
discount
weapon, by the way, from these kids.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Is it made out of wood?
Now that's
Yes.
my kind of bargain.
So it's Kingdom Hearts.
Would you like to know? Would you like a spoiler for what the weapon we get from this quest is?
Sure.
A bat with nails in it.
Oh, the nail bat. Yeah.
Yeah, we get the nail bat from those kids.
I'm pretty sure everyone's like, how does he know what weapon that is? I have literally played Final Fantasy VII about 700 times. I could probably speedrun it.
Yeah, but did you get the nail bat from a bunch of 52-year-old kids, one of which is obviously Tom Cruise?
You get it at Nibelheim, if I'm not mistaken. Either Nibelheim or Junon, you get the Force Stealer. So either Nibelheim, Might Nibelheim, or Rocket Town. No. Nibelheim or Mount Nibelheim. Nibel. It's just been so long.
No. You see, you get it at Gungaga.
You actually might be right. The weapon sucks because you don't get any.
Yeah, it's the worst weapon in this game.
It's the worst weapon literally in the other game because while it has high attack and high percentage, no material growth.
It's good for a challenge run, but at the same time, it would be a challenge run that would require you to only start the challenge about halfway through the game.
Yeah. Oh, private lessons once a week. Let's have 30 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon.
Look cool.
You're dead.
Nailbats do look pretty cool, depending on how in shape the bat is. Like, with Nailbats, I feel like the more banged up they are, the more badass they look, because it means that they've seen some action.
I also am a big fan. I'm actually a fan of the metal ones that are bent. Instead of nails, it's screws that are screwed in and are rusted as well. A little bit of rust, you know.
Yeah. So you know, if the blunt force trauma doesn't get you, the tetanus will.
Okay, this stream has just been for tetanus and senior citizens. So the stream been through words.
There's the Toad King. He is a super boss version of the Hedgehog Pie enemies, and he can cast Toad on you.
Ooh, I hate Toad.
He can also, as you can see, cast Sleep on you.
Yeah, I remember these monsters and... what do you fight these guys? Well, some of the agents, I want to say. Yeah, he's a...
Let's see. I should probably use Assess to figure out what his weakness is. Luckily, I've got Assess upgraded to... yeah, it's Ice.
I guess. It's been so long since I actually played Final Fantasy VII as well.
Okay, pray, and then I'll start using my ice spells. I will cast Intimidating Shout.
You're just getting stun locked. What the fuck?
Yes, they only act like this during this particular fight.
I mean, it makes sense lore-wise because when you have a monster with a higher-up, more intelligent guy, they're a lot harder to fight. But it's also annoying because they don't do it anywhere else, you say, and it's like, I was taught to fight these guys this way.
Take the lead.
Here goes.
Ah, God, he cast Protect. Ah! Fire! Burn! Fire, I bid you to burn. Crazy World of Arthur Brown, I don't know. At the very least, I'm gonna be able to use some limit breaks during this fight.
Yeah, dude, I'm just over here like, bro. I think Arif has a concussion.
Okay. Definitely gonna use Healing Wind.
Your love and grace. Why don't you lead the way?
They changed a lot of how limit breaks work in the remake games, where a lot of stuff that used to be limit breaks are now just special moves.
Okay. Healing Wind was one
you know how Cloud starts off with Braver as his first limit break, right?
Yeah.
In the original, Braver's just like his default special move now, and Cross Slash is now his limit break.
And Cross Slash was normally his, I think,
like second or third?
No, not third. Third was Meteor and Finishing Touch.
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do.
That Echo.
Let's do this.
And thrust. There we go.
Now
and
the
because
fight
fuck
should be a
this
lot
guy in
easier.
particular, Cross Slash.
That's over.
At the very least, they don't make us backtrack out of here. You can just
Yeah. You just made me think Crash Bandicoot warped. Now Final Fantasy VII warped.
Did you defeat the Toad King?
Yep. Kicked his butt real good.
Awesome! I knew you could do it! Now we don't have to worry about the king and his smelly friends. Thank you so much! Here,
Yeah, we get
this is for you. The treasure we promised.
You just gave me nothing.
that was her handing us the nail bat.
Playtime's over for now. I've prepared a
The 3
special
gil,
assignment.
actually.
No, it said nail bat acquired. And remember, they said the nail bat was worth 3 gil.
They handed you air.
So they didn't even give me 3 gil. They gave me a nail bat
Oh,
instead
if
of money.
only. Easier said than done. They're always on the move.
Swing and a miss.
Chasing new dreams. All while trying to make the lives of everyone around them just a little bit better. I try to make sure they don't stumble and fall. And when they finally do, I help them back up.
I don't hear that voice for her. I hear a more nasally type voice, you know?
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, the NPC,
Know that until they can
you're
stand on their own
hydrated? Good to hear. It's important to be hydrated. I should
Care
know,
for
I'm
them.
frequently dehydrated because I'm too addicted to
even if we're not
caffeinated
actually
drinks
related,
and
I
carbonated
just had me
drinks.
some water.
a real family. in
And
all the ways that
caffeinated
matter.
carbonated drinks.
If I can do that for them, then, well, then maybe I'm
The
making this
world would be a better place.
If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place.
I guess.
That
You
is the
can't-
Tao of Kami Wiseau.
Biggs is one of a kind.
You can't hug your child with nuclear arms.
Completely lost track of time.
I mean, you can, but yeah.
More like a dream I need to fulfill.
You have to teach the kids. And she does. She fucks her off.
By the way, we never see her again.
Thanks again for saving our
you guys can join the game as special guests.
And you just lost the game.
Then come to the hideout.
I can't read. I just lost what now?
Yeah, you see, I woke up and chose violence today.
That's just a Tuesday.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
Oh, it's Sunday.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Seriously, I feel like they were intentionally channeling Ignis with that.
A new recipe.
Your future battle intel submissions.
Also, Chadley's a lot more prominent in Rebirth, and he gets an AI partner that he created who annoys him.
Oh. Welcome to fatherhood, Chadley.
Behold, the most metrosexual person in Sector 5.
Shinra weapons are on the rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the sky, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster.
I actually knew. I had a customer like this guy. Oh.
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, you're the best.
If I like energy drinks, I should check out Sparkling Ice energy drinks. They're a lot healthier than other energy drinks. I haven't seen those in stock near me, but I'll have to look them up.
I haven't heard of them. I think they're new, aren't they?
Sparkling Ice is a brand of sparkling water. Flavored sparkling water that my dad really likes.
Okay, I think the GNC near me, when I go to, may have just stocked the shelves with them. I don't want to say names, even though he works there. An older gentleman that I always talk to was stocking the shelves, and I didn't really take a look, but I think I saw the bottle for it. Hey, you're a soldier. Just name it out loud, right? Not like we're wanted.
Soldier, thank you very much.
And in terms of energy drink, I like some pre-workouts that, for you, I don't recommend. Because they're, like, let's say, high in caffeine, they might give you jitters, okay?
I've been looking at trying out Gamer Sups just because of some of the flavors they offer. I know it's not gonna be healthy, but like I'm not looking at energy drinks for health. I'm looking at them for the rare occasion where coffee's not enough, which is mostly if I'm like sleep deprived that day. I've tried Advanced GG, and while their focus drink is definitely it's a different experience than like your typical energy drinks. It's more of a I feel alert effect more than I feel energized, but it is so expensive for how little you get. That was the Zentrea juice that I tried, as I called it, where it was like $40 for a 30-ounce serving. And it took forever to get here, and it didn't even taste like the flavor that it was supposed to. Like, it was supposed to taste like a cherry slushie, and instead it tasted like lemonade.
Because the thing is, I know, what was the other one? Gamer?
G Fuel.
Thank you. Yeah, G Fuel, it's like, what, $30 for a little bit more than that?
Like, you get a better deal from G Fuel, but Gamer Sups offers the best like monetary value, and they offer like better cuts to their sponsors, to my understanding. Like hell, Shy Lily is a co-owner of Gamer Sups now.
Oh, impressive.
And Flork of Cows has his own flavor that Timo picked up recently.
Oh, please tell me it's Crab Ragoon.
No, it's Anime Girl Thigh.
Oh.
And it, according to Flork, it tastes like orange creamsicle.
Huh. Because I think for my character, I would have to go with something like hibiscus, berries and stuff like that. Stuff you find in the forest, you know?
Yeah.
I figured that would be nice to have. Because hibiscus is used for a lot of stuff. It'd be hibiscus, raspberry, and blackberry. Ooh, that sounds good, actually, doesn't it? Ooh. Maybe I'll get the blender.
I'm in the completely wrong area. This is an area for a
was it a chest? Wasn't there a blue chest in the area, or?
No, that's a bench.
Oh, I couldn't see it. The camera turned. Okay, I wasn't too sure.
They made all of the benches in Remake, the same shade of blue, so they're easy to spot, no matter where you are.
Oh, that's good.
Lime is the best flavor in general. I would have to agree. Lime is a flavor that goes great with everything.
Me personally, I'm more of a mango kind of guy. And the funny thing is, mango is not even my favorite fruit. I think my favorite fruit is like strawberry.
Okay, but like talking about going back to the topic of G Fuel. Remember when Katakurus made ramen using G Fuel as the water?
Oh, God. That's just, nightmare fuel.
He said it tasted like sweat.
I gotta put my heater on because it's starting to get a little chilly in my room.
Here it comes. This one's for you. That wasn't so bad.
All right, this is, I believe, where we need to be. I think. Okay. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I think I might be wrong. Come on. They wouldn't section off this area if there was nothing in it.
Unless it was for Dr. Bees.
What's this? An area sectioned off for no apparent reason? My GoBots command center playset full of bees ought to put a stop to that.
I love how he brought the GoBots. For people who don't know why he brought up the GoBots, we were talking about remakes and stuff pre-stream, right?
Yeah, it was like based on this TJ Omega video that came out about like should Hasbro remake the G1 cartoon? And I am of the fervent opinion that no, because they've already been doing that for they've been doing that for the past decade. We've had enough remakes of G1. Thank you very much. But Kier brought up like the idea of remaking GoBots, and I explained to him like the complicated there's the enemies we need to fight. The complicated rights issues with GoBots in particular that would make that like less likely to happen from a financial standpoint. Like GoBots was probably hit the hardest by the fact that all those transforming robot toy lines from the 1980s were just various unrelated Japanese toy lines imported by American companies.
Yeah. Mangalorean?
That I love that just for the name.
Me too.
Oh, a Mangalodon.
Oh, I made that wrong. shit.
Mangalodon, as in a mango megalodon. I love that. You named him Matt Mercer. I love it. Also, why can I never remember Matt Mercer's name? Like, the last time I streamed this, I brought up, Vincent being voiced by Matt Mercer in Rebirth. I can never remember Matt Mercer's name. I don't know why. It's always on the tip of my tongue.
Maybe because you might be thinking about Alex Mercer.
No, I'm not thinking about Alex Mercer.
Really?
Like, Matt, it's not like I'm unfamiliar with Matt Mercer's work or anything. It's just I can never remember his name.
Huh.
Keep it together.
I'll do what I can.
Keep it together. Do what I can. I guess it's for the fireball.
Also, I'm glad that Matt Mercer is starting to get like some big name roles in recent years, because for the longest time he had like this very specific niche for being like the we have Troy Baker at home, because he's as Sean Schemmel from Funimation would say, he's a natural mimic for Troy Baker. Like, anytime Troy Baker would leave a role in something like a little bit lower budget, like, anime games and stuff like that, Sonic, for example, 9 times out of 10, Matt Mercer would take over that role and sound exactly the same.
By the way, they needed more time to cook. That's it. I'm taking your ground privileges. Oh man.
But yeah, it's like between Rebirth and Tears of the Kingdom, it's really satisfying to hear Matt Mercer get like some big name roles that aren't in any way attached to Troy Baker. And obviously outside of Critical Role as well. Like, not to discount Critical Role at all. I haven't seen Critical Role, but I know that has a huge fandom, and it's responsible for getting a lot of people that normally wouldn't be interested in tabletop games into tabletop games.
Speaking about tabletop games, right? There's a podcast on Amazon Music, and I'm pretty sure it's also on Spotify. I might be saying the name wrong, but it's like Dungeons and Dads or Dads and Dragons or something like that, and it's basically a group of dads playing D&D.
Yahtzee, formerly of Zero Punctuation, now member of Second Wind, who hosts the show Fully Ramblematic, he's DMing he's been doing it for years, but it's currently started back up under Second Wind, DMing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign called Adventure is Nigh.
Speaking of D&D, I can't speak too much on it, but Proto Rage is working on a D&D campaign.
Yes, I saw. Just need to familiarize myself with the mechanics of what he wants to do, because
same here.
I would love to join. It's just I'm not too familiar with the source series that he's trying to turn into a D&D campaign.
It's fairly simple. It's
like I'm sure it's simple enough. It's just like there's a lot of stuff I have to look up, because it's like not just in-game mechanics, but also like this is something in real life that exists that I know nothing about. Like I need to learn what tarot is, basically.
Yeah, in short, also, you didn't really need to know what tarot is, because I can send the wiki with the information for it. Just try to keep everything separate, because he kind of wants everyone to keep their character sheets to themselves.
Yeah.
Just because of the whole confident type stuff.
The only tarot I'm familiar with is Tarot Witch of the Black Rose, which is an awful comic series that exists for nothing but getting your rocks off.
But yeah, if it helps, I know nothing about the tarot tarot cards that much. All I know is Death, Fortune, the Full, World, Emperor, Empress, and that's about it.
I know that the Arcana from the tarot cards are also heavily featured as a recurring motif in .hack. And I would probably understand how to use those Arcana items in .hack if I knew what the Arcana actually meant.
Basically, yeah, we are talking about the tarot cards, but mainly in like media, like art, D&D, Persona, which I mean, Shin Megami Tensei in general, they use them all.
Yeah.
Which I still need to play a lot of the other games, such as the Digital Devil Saga.
Yeah, Digital Devil Saga is supposed to be good. Something interesting that I found is that, like, you know that you and I both like Cyber Sleuth, right?
Yeah.
Cyber Sleuth is apparently basically just a Digital Devil Saga game, but not made by Atlas.
Let's go.
Like,
yeah.
Right down to my boy Arata sharing an almost identical character design with one of the characters from Digital Devil Saga.
Yeah, another thing about Digital... is it Digital Devil Saga? I know I'm thinking about one of the games on the PS2, and it's the opening song, and it is so fucking good. I think it's called Another World.
Speaking of Cyber Sleuth, would you like to know who developed Cyber Sleuth, even though it's like, you know, you look at it and you just see Bandai Namco, because Bandai Namco's
Oh yeah, please tell me, because the game is
kind
good.
of shit at crediting their like subcontracted developers. It's the same studio that made Wild Arms.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And okay, I need to play Wild Arms 3 more, because I never got that far in it.
Like,
but the music in a game is that good.
Like, that studio wants to make more Wild Arms games, but Sony owns the IP. To my understanding, at least. So, like, they've been doing contract work for other publishers.
We need another Wild Arms game, because it's so different, so out there.
Wild Arms is a very specific JRPG niche that no one else has really tried to do.
It needs to be done. It's so different, you know? It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of the same fantasy trope. I'm tired of the steampunk. You know, I love steampunk.
Yeah.
I mean, even the cyberpunk, I'm tired of all that. I want to play I'm not a Western guy, but I want to play a Western.
Not bad.
I want to see, also I want to see, now that Sega's revisiting some of their dormant IPs with new games, I want to see them do something substantial with Skies of Arcadia.
And I was about to, as soon as you mentioned that, I'm like,
Skies of Arcadia, one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. But, like, while it's not necessarily a game I think needs a sequel, because it's not like a lot of other, you know, cult classics where it leaves it, where it, like, ends on a massive cliffhanger or something, or, like, has an adventure continues ending or something like that. It ends pretty conclusively, but still leaves the door open for more adventures, you know, if they wanted to make more. But it's such a unique, like...
This isn't a game. Focus.
I've seen people call it, like, skypunk. Because it's, like, it's steampunk, but entirely set in the air.
Yeah.
Instead of being set in, like... instead of being set in, you know, your standard steampunk settings. Like, the closest thing I've seen from any other franchise that comes to that aesthetic is Mega Man Legends, which is its own tragedy.
But speaking about RPGs that need remakes, right?
I don't even necessarily think it needs a remake. Just port the Legends version to modern platforms.
I'm talking about in general, though. We're talking about
audio compression issues aside, Legends is the definitive way to play the game.
Oh yeah, it is. What I'm talking about in general. The conversation was about remakes and stuff.
That Skies of
Legend of
Arcadia
Dragoon.
Legends, by the way, not Mega Man Legends. Mega Man Legends does need a remake. It's a little bit too antiquated for modern audiences, I think.
Yeah, and I say Legend of Dragoon also needs a remake.
Yes.
You can do it.
Legend of Dragoon, I think, is a little bit more accessible than most JRPGs of the era, but it still does have some of that old school clunkiness to it.
Yeah, like one thing I would also like to see, not a sequel. Younger me would love a sequel. I want a prequel.
A prequel set during the Dragon campaign.
Yes. That's what I want. And for what I've seen from other Legend of Dragoon groups and everything, there's more outcry for a prequel than a sequel now.
Like, here's the thing. The director, like the main dude behind Legend of Dragoon, is still at Sony.
Sony, get off your ass and let this man cook.
He wants to make more Legend of Dragoon. He just needs them to get... He's ready to make more Legend of Dragoon at the drop of a hat. He just needs the green light on it, because he doesn't own the IP.
Sony, get off your ass and let the man cook. Don't you agree with me on that?
Yes. Like, they only have one Japanese Sony studio left, which is Team Asobi, the ones that make the Astrobot games. Like, at the very least, have them make something that's not just a glorified tech demo, please.
Yes.
Like, the Astro games are not bad. Astro's Playroom is so charming. Or, whatever, the one that comes bundled with your PS5. That Astro
Yeah, that's
game.
Astro Playroom.
Now hold on.
It's so charming. But it's just a tech demo. Please, let them make real games.
Remember, you can count on Cloud.
Yeah.
And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden.
Like, it's just a tech demo. It's specifically a tech demo for the PS5 controller to show off all these neat features it has that no developer is going to use.
Would you mind talking to him?
You know what might actually help?
The controller has a built-in microphone, so you could, like, blow into the controller and have it affect stuff in-game. That's cool. No one's gonna use that as a mandatory gameplay feature.
Yeah, not only that, no one wants a spitty controller.
The only thing that's consistently being used is the adaptive triggers.
Wasn't planning to.
Yep.
That's good. Because I command a very good salary.
Like, even the touchpad's not being used outside of the way it was in PS4 games, where they basically just use it as a big button. Whereas, like, Astro's Playroom shows it being used for, like, swiping and stuff.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind it being used to help navigate a menu, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that I kind of like. Because not everyone likes the button. Like, people are more just swiping and everything. I think that's a good way to utilize it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Tails, how's it going?
Miles, hello.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
I like to think that Moogle cosplaying kid, is the sole reason why this man has not been able to visit the grave of his late wife. Because keep in mind, we had to buy the key to the graveyard off of him.
Yeah.
Like, kid, what are you doing with a key to a graveyard, and why are you selling it for your fucking Moogle coin? What? I can't remember what they're called. I think they're just Moogle medals.
coins.
No,
medals, right?
Here.
Yeah, Moogle medal. I think it's something different. You wanna know what he's doing?
He's extorting him.
He's just creating the bodies, Koopa.
Now that things are starting to settle down a bit, we can finally play Whack-A-Box again. It's all thanks to you.
Paris House, okay.
Yeah, I forgot. There's this tired-looking guy out by the community center, and I heard he was looking for some help.
That's just me. This because I'm tired don't mean I need help.
Anyway, ready to play Whack-a-Box?
Oh God.
Cloud, you're just in time for our favorite game, Whack-a-Box. You want in? It's so
Okay,
fun.
Karen, chill.
The rules are easy. The person who whacks the
She's
most
gonna call your
boxes
manager if you don't play the game right.
hideout. We usually don't let adults play, but since you're cool, we're gonna make a special exception just for you.
I do not like her outfit. She's wearing a dress on top of a t-shirt and shorts. Who
I
dressed
don't like
you?
her face.
I don't like any of these kids' faces. So yeah, it's basically the Coliseum barrel destroying minigame from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Except you can use your skills.
Okay, that's good to know.
And the higher score you get, the more rewards you get.
Oh, that's always good to go for. Nice.
Like, yeah, I can use Braver to destroy these boxes. This is exactly what my soldier training has been leading up to.
I mean, if it made you do anything different, I mean, wouldn't that be kind of, worrying? I mean, these boxes are terrifying.
So long.
These boxes are a menace like Spider-Man.
These boxes are a menace!
They're gonna squat up the arms in front of him.
Yeah, that is a shittily drawn fight. These kids need to work on their handwriting some more. Apparently, using a fountain pen can help with that. At least that's what Neil Gaiman says on Blue Sky.
I'm not gonna talk too much about handwriting because I have some doctor handwriting.
So do I. I've been told I have a doctor's signature.
Oh, same here.
Get ready. Sorry.
Don't mind me, just casually getting the highest score you... the highest reward score you can get. Like, not a perfect score, obviously, but, you know, highest tier rewards.
Yeah. First try. Jesus!
Welcome to the Moogle Emporium.
Kid, this is a scrap yard.
Goopo.
Why does his head look like it belongs on an adult body and not a kid? Because we already confirmed earlier, these are not kids. These are just people with dwarfism pretending to be kids so they can get away with shady illegal activities.
They are AARP card holders. They can get the senior citizen discount at IHOP.
They get the no. You see, their IDs say they qualify for the senior citizen discount. Their appearances say that they can order off the kids menu.
Oh my god!
So they're rigging the system in two ways.
They're getting discounts off the kids menu. Honestly, with the way the economy is, I mean, that seems like the way to go.
Happen to be a certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
Yep.
What?
I'm Damon, little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
That rag? The one that's always...
Why does he look like a Reddit poster?
No. You see,
We strive to
You,
raise
you see
awareness
that
of
he's got the Shinra press logo on his
We seek a better
armband?
future for
That
everyone.
means
Yeah.
that in the Final Fantasy VII Remake universe, Shinra runs BuzzFeed, which is a little bit too on the nose.
Oh God! And the reason I say that because I am technically on Reddit.
She delivers written declarations to her victims.
I mean, yeah, he does look like your average Redditor, but like,
So he looks like me, for real, for
Yeah.
real.
Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
you know what? It's the combination of the facial hair, the glasses, and the newsboy cap.
Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat.
Yeah, and the neck beard part doesn't help.
Made it my mission to unmask the villain, but the locals have been uncooperative.
Like,
and
not just having facial hair. That alone doesn't make you a Redditor. It's having
Yeah.
bad facial hair.
my sources have all deserted me.
Yeah, I need to shave after this stream.
Work of the hour, and the man who will serve my scoop.
So yeah, we gotta investigate the Angel of the Slums, who's like the Robin Hood of Sector 5. Gee, look, an NPC model that stands out from everyone else in the room. I wonder if she's relevant to the
Good
quest.
to see you again, Murray.
Good to see you too, Aerith.
Oh, that's a very fitting voice.
Funny new friend.
Finally, an NPC voice that fits.
She knows everything there
Yeah.
is to know about the slums. Murray, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier.
Besides the lady that owns that apartment in Sector 7.
Yes.
Talking about
Which, by the way,
She's-
according to Nerdy Furret, when he popped in a little bit last night, that's Barbara Goodson voicing the landlady.
Yeah, she does a good job, and the landlady herself is very lovable.
I haven't double checked that myself, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Not looking into it for the reporter. I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity, whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under the angel's spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours? Is there no saving
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Murray at all? She told us that she had some information to share.
Mireille, as in the Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Well, for starters, I didn't call her an old bird.
Yep.
She struck again?
What? You can't say that.
But I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes.
This guy doesn't know manners.
It's the perfect place for a criminal to hold.
Well, I mean, he works for BuzzFeed, so...
I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a terrible fiend that's claimed the Angel's hideout as its lair.
So I like how they call them the monsters fiends, because they made a joke about
they don't
Seven.
call them monsters anymore. They always say fiends.
Yeah, they're monsters. Because the thing is, the whole 7 and 10 being the same was a joke, and they ran with it. And it's kind of annoying, because the layouts don't match.
You have one right here.
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you
Not only that, tech doesn't match up. There will be more airships.
I mean, think about it this way, okay? It's not the weirdest thing that could have potentially happened in Final Fantasy. Need I remind you that I know this is not getting into like actual canonicity of like events that happened. This is more so a case of like unfortunate naming, okay?
Okay.
And this was pointed out by Some Call Me Johnny in his review of Final Fantasy V. You know the Final Fantasy V protagonist, Bartz?
Yeah.
And he's from the town of Lix.
Oh, God.
In the Japanese version, his name is not Bartz. It's Butts. So, I present to you Lix's own Butts.
This isn't a game. Focus.
That makes me want to drink.
And there's also the PS1 localization for what's the pirate captain's name in Final Fantasy V?
I forget. It's been so long.
Like the one that turns out to be a girl, and that's a big twist.
I think Farah or something like that.
Ferris, that's her name. Ferris.
Ferris. There we go.
Like in the PS1 version, they like gave her a thick pirate accent, but it's written nonsensically. So like she starts off every sentence with "Digar."
Oh God.
Gotta stay.
Here goes. Too bright? Come on, team.
Oh, and the PS1 version just had fucked up localization to begin with. Like,
yeah.
Translating wyvern as Y-burn. Like, letter Y, burn.
Why, Laverne? Why?
I mean, there's one specific localization choice in one of the games. That's my new canon name for one of the summons. And we'll be getting to that when we get to Rebirth, but I insistently refer to Phoenix as Hot Wings.
Hot Wings?
Yeah, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest localized Phoenix as Hot Wings.
I think whoever was basically localizing that was Hungry.
Hey, you ready? Stay strong, okay?
Oh, you know how Final Fantasy uses like fire, Vera, Furga, right?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about my own game, right?
Yeah.
'Cause you know I'm gonna have spells named after. Well, the spells would be in Irish, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about how I could do it, and I'm like, okay, why don't I have something be like fire, greater fire, and greatest fire? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like the naming scheme.
Yeah.
But having it obviously in Irish.
Get ready.
I figured that would be kind of fun. And also, having it in a different language like that is also a nice little gimmick that separates it from other games.
Yeah, that's something I like about that they did with Bayonetta Origin. Which I need to get back to streaming the Bayonetta series. Just so I can show off my new comfort game, Bayonetta Origin. But like they use a lot of like Gaelic and Irish terminology and folklore as their inspiration for like monsters and settings in that game, as opposed to like a lot of the other Bayonetta games where it's more inspired by, obviously, you know, Abrahamic mythology, but also Norse mythology sometimes.
Yeah.
Now you're in for it. You're as good as dead.
Overkill.
There's no kill like overkill. That's why every time I need to get rid of some pests in my castle, instead of breaking out the raid, I break out the flamethrower.
Remind me to fireproof the pests and make them and coat them in oil.
What you did. Here's your reward.
And or gasoline.
More than I can ever repay. Now, I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that's the same character from Final Fantasy 16.
And we took care of
I mean 15.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you.
I was trying to figure out what that hair model reminded me of, and it's a character from 15 in NBC from there.
Might never be able
Wouldn't be surprised. These games were in development around the same time.
Yeah, it saves money also on resources when you think about it. And I'm not making fun of that. I just realized, like, oh wow,
Yeah, it's genuinely a good. It's like a lot of people are like, oh, they reused assets from a previous game. Oh, it's such an asset flip. And I'm like, no, that's not what an asset flip is. Reusing assets that work for the same purpose in a later game without needing to do much to touch them up is a very common cost-saving and time-saving measure in game development.
Exactly.
It's a good thing to have assets that can be reused in multiple projects.
Yeah,
An asset flip is when you buy pre-made assets and sell it as something you made.
Exactly. Another thing too is when you look at the character, right? Obviously they updated to fit the game, but the character model looked out of place compared to the other NPCs. That's how I realized it was from Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 15 ran on its own specific engine that no other Square Enix game has really used since.
Yeah. But you see what I talk. You do see it though, right?
Yes. I couldn't tell you which 15 NPC it is in particular because it's been so long since I played 15.
Oh, it'll be the second city.
And why would I go back to play 15? I don't like it.
It's the second city that's by the beach. I can immediately tell you.
I have not played 15 since launch, and I'm probably never going to play it again because it just nosedives off a cliff.
I played it.
It nosedives off a cliff about halfway through. The plot stopped engaging me very quickly, and the fact that it was released objectively incomplete and then patched into a semi-complete state over the course of the next year and a half, some of which they expected you to pay for just to get basic context for why you should care about what's happening.
And you still never got that completed, too.
Yeah, we still never got that completed because they decided to cut their losses instead of investing further in this dead-on-arrival product. Like, yeah, sure, it sold a lot, but I doubt that they made much of a profit off of it with how long it was stuck in development hell for, and how much they had to do post-launch just to get it into a decent state.
Yeah,
it's not like it was released broken or something, but when you have to patch in cutscenes, that tells me you've launched your game unfinished.
Yeah, remember, I beat it before any patches were done. So I got the primal experience. And I'm still mad about
Like, I get that they wanted it to be a multimedia project, like the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. But I should not have to watch a bad movie and a bad anime miniseries
Nothing to it.
just to understand the setup of a $60 game.
Another thing, too, is something like Final Fantasy VII earned the right for it, you know?
Yeah, because the game came out first, and the expanded universe stuff came out years later.
Oh.
This isn't a game. Focus.
I'm focused.
Keep it together.
Whereas Final Fantasy 15 was like, okay, we're going to do the expanded universe stuff in the lead up to the game coming out, and we're not going to fill you in if you didn't watch any of the expanded universe stuff.
Yeah.
How shocking.
Take it over. Let's do this.
Like, I still haven't finished even watching all of this stuff. Like, I have the... I don't even know if I have the disc anymore for the... What actually happens in the town under the attack.
You started playing Rebirth last week when it came out. Yeah, I've been playing Rebirth all week, pretty much. I'm loving Rebirth so far, but I'm trying not to discuss it too much on stream because it's so new that I don't want to spoil stuff.
Try using it. You can
Try using what?
All right, I just mastered her Arcane Ward ability. And
Nice.
like every weapon has its own unique ability, and if you master it, you can use it without that weapon equipped.
Hey, Proto.
Aeriths are probably hi, Proto. Aeriths are probably the hardest to master because they're all spell based.
She just got clobbered. Had a backbreaker.
She just got yoked.
Not even yeeted. Just yoked. Yeah.
I mean, yoke is the past term of yeet.
Wait, I'm not worried about getting the rebirth. I don't have a PS5, so I have to wait.
You have to wait for the inevitable PC port.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
And given how Final Fantasy VII Remake's PC port launched, you'll probably have to wait a year after that for it to come to Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, let's launch Final Fantasy VII Remake on Epic Games Store first for no apparent reason.
Keep it together.
And then launch it on Steam unceremoniously like a year after.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it $70 for a 2-year-old game.
At the very least, you get the Yuffie DLC with it for free.
Yeah,
I say for free. It's factored into the price. Okay? Let's be honest.
The thing is, I'm still pissed that we didn't get it on the PS4 when I bought it.
Yeah, but you get a free upgrade to the PS5 version if you have the PS4 version.
Yeah, I have no interest in getting a PS5. That's why I'm pissed off.
Need a breather.
Here goes.
And rightfully so, you know.
Why don't you lead the way?
Yeah.
It's not many games I want on a PS5.
I will say, even though I've been enjoying my PS5, this is definitely the most boring console generation so far. Because it doesn't really feel like a technological leap that needed to happen when it did. It just feels like, it's about time we put out something new, right? As opposed to this feeling like the next big leap in video game technology.
Hey, being genuine, there's only like 4 games I want, and it doesn't justify me dropping $500 to get those 4 games.
Yeah.
And even then, but all the games are much older now, and it's like I have less desire for them because they're still full price when they really should be dropped down to like $40 or $30. Also, hello, Mega Man Burger.
Mega Man Burger, hello.
Gotta dig deep for this one.
Deal with that.
All right, definitely gonna use Healing Wind here.
Stay strong and can you take over for me?
No way.
You need more fiber in your diet, Cloud.
Time to burn.
I'll take care of him. Here it comes. One more shot.
Excuse me.
Taking over.
That was weird.
It's on you.
So it's my turn?
All right, Thundara, so it'll cast twice.
Hang back.
Oh, fuck it, I can just limit break. Okay, this fight's been
Limit
going on long
break.
enough.
Okay then. Guess we should look around.
Hey, it's the Griswold Oompa Loompa lab thing.
The guardian angel of the slums will collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
All right, time to talk to Buzz McFeed.
Yeah.
Did you know that BuzzFeed's still around?
I thought they got defunct or
Did you know that BuzzFeed came out with a horror movie last year?
What?
Yeah, it's based on that stupid ass Dear David Twitter thread that their old comic artist Adam Ellis wrote that went viral. Except because it was written, because that Twitter thread was written by him while he was working for them, but he no longer works for them, they basically just stole his his creepypasta, because technically that made it their intellectual property, and didn't have him involved in the production whatsoever, even though the character in the story is supposed to be him.
By the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson.
I don't know if I've seen Jazzington's review for it. I saw someone's review for it. It is a fucking stupid movie. Like, it's a stupid concept for a movie. Like, oh, let's make a horror movie based on a Twitter thread.
If the work here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But
yeah, Adam was not involved, and he made sure to let people know that it had nothing to do with him. It's like when that direct-to-video Doom movie came out, and it was so bad that id Software was id Software knew it was so bad that before it came out, they were like, by the way, we were not involved in the making of this movie. Don't blame us.
I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
Daily Buzz. Oh.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed. Am I right?
I like Murray. She operates on the same logic that Yahtzee used when he was doing his playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I stole it from them, which makes it mine because they stole it from someone else, which makes it mine via the international law of go fuck yourself.
But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
You can see the sky?
I'll be there soon, my sweet little...
You can see the sky? Oh, yeah.
Kinda.
To the cracks? Yeah, right there. Oh.
Look at Sonor Rude Gauge reading to the pigeons like a good person.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Now Reno's best boy. Rude as the best outfit.
He's my bodyguard.
Rude's the most stylish, but Reno is the best boy.
Yeah. Like, I would love to cosplay Rude.
And what if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
My headcanon also, in every form of Final Fantasy media, is Rude is Latino.
Really?
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things.
I could see him being like Afro-Latino.
Ooh, nice.
Don't take it personally.
Yeah, that's in the original.
Well, Rude wasn't there when he told the people not to step on the flowers.
No, Reno told them. Reno told the guards, the troops.
Yeah.
No bite.
You're one to talk.
Yeah, I love Rude's voice too. Such
yeah,
a
it is so
badass
fitting.
baritone. Look at he just throws a motherfucker at another motherfucker. He does not.
Yeah, you see, okay. I wanted. So in the original, Rude likes Tifa, and I think people can see now why. They're both brawlers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It makes more sense when you see it in this game.
Who doesn't like Tifa?
Scarlet.
Scarlet's just jealous that Tifa doesn't need to wear a revealing dress to show off her assets.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
Oh yeah, together, Proto, I agree with you. We were talking about how when they're together, it is like perfect.
Yeah, they are an iconic duo.
They have a really good bromance. Run, Arif. He's going to eat you. Told you.
No, 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 no.
Jesus.
You've got this.
My turn.
Oh, there's a fight I know that's going to be in the second game, and I don't want to know about it. I just don't. I hope they make it easier.
Okay then.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
I'm curious. Oh, Ground Spark. That's the name of that move.
Think about changing careers.
I'm also curious now, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Fuck. I lost my train of thought.
Cloud's pretty strong, isn't he?
I've seen this.
Oh yeah. I'm curious what his voice actor sounds like in Japanese now.
To my understanding, most of the remake cast in Japanese is the same as like compilation of Final Fantasy VII. So if you've seen like Advent Children in Japanese, it'll be the same person.
Okay.
It was just the English dub where they recast everyone, and obviously they've had to recast Reno for future installments as well because his Japanese voice actor unfortunately passed away shortly after Remake came out.
Yeah. One thing He just German suplex him?
Yes.
I'm just so
Can you stop roofing Aerith, okay? It's not cool. It's very creepy.
Need a breather.
I'll show you what I can do. Ha! One more shot.
No, stay away.
Tagging out.
Let's do this.
I'll take care of you.
I know it's a good thing that Dash Cat isn't here because he would be seething at how bad I'm doing at this fight.
Can't keep eyes.
My turn.
I can already see him being like, change out your accessories. There's one that prevents sleep.
Gotta be careful.
I think there was one right now in this game.
There is. I just don't have it.
After you.
So it's my turn? Need more magic.
Ah, shit. Cloud's dead.
And then we play we have the Ghanaian dancers.
Well, that really sucked.
No. Bad boy.
You jittery? Go on.
What's the price for the remake? What
Alright. I'm trying, but
I mean, it goes on sale. It goes on sale pretty often.
Won't last long. Take it from here.
No, I mean it's like just
Like
take it completely off
like
$70.
a permanent price cut. It's definitely in need of a permanent price cut. But
That's what I mean.
It does go on sale often enough that's not too much of a problem. Now, you know what really needs a permanent price cut is the PC versions of the Kingdom Hearts games. There's no reason why the PC version of Kingdom Hearts 3 should still be $60.
Please, just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
I mean, it's not even on Steam.
Yeah, it's only on Epic Games Store, and no one knows why. Even Dove doesn't. Even Dove doesn't defend the fact that it's only on Epic Games Store.
I'm sure you're having the time of your life, but we're needed on standby for a job and something about Sector 7. So get your ass back here now.
Yes, honey.
Understood.
Got somewhere else to be?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Apparently so.
The mod scene also for Kingdom Hearts is pretty good.
Yeah. Mistress Dove has her own custom mod for the Kingdom Hearts PC versions based on a like she got someone to I believe she got someone to do this for her, but she has her own like fan-made Keyblade design and she got it modded into the games.
Okay.
And she's very proud of that, which she should be.
Very much so.
Wait a sec. So, you coming?
Not yet. I can't do that on stream. At least not on this site.
One thing I don't get is why you have so many people following me and he posts nothing. They got like 4,000 followers and like 3 people following them.
You talking to the...
So, yeah. It was that kind of day.
Oh, that's actually good.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey, what'd they say?
Good work today, guys.
Yeah, I love that. I love when you can get event items out of season. That's something that should be normalized.
They didn't say a word.
I did that recently in Azure Lane of all things. I got a event. I got a character that's usually reserved for an event with a really low pull chance. I got them by complete fluke.
Nice. I need to play Nikki Goddess of Victory though.
Really?
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
It won't be much longer now.
The plot.
They have something.
Credit moves around a lot.
Okay, so
Something they need to share with us.
okay, so since Aerith can speak to the flowers, does that I think I get what they're going for here, right?
There's a final
Mhm.
step that has to be taken.
Obviously, they're saying that she's descended from the Lorax.
Otherwise, we won't.
I
hear them.
speak to the trees. Also, I think that's preemptive materia there in the cutscene.
Maybe I should just give up.
I am I'm descended from the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trees say fuck off.
From what I've seen,
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
what's so special about it?
Oh, that knife was starting to hit me.
Don't worry, we're going to be ending real soon.
Okay, time to go.
Yeah, that what it should be is you miss it. It should be given at least the following month to get it. Because that makes sense, you know.
Good work today.
She is the Lorax. She speaks for the trees, and the trees say that you should pay your fees. But do the trees speak to the trolls, and do the trolls say that you need to pay the troll toll to get that boy's soul?
Another thing, Mega Man Burger, if you want to know a really shitty event, there's actually one that made me quit a game.
Speaking of
shitty
event-based stuff, I'm actually going to save right here so we can pick up next time when JKR is here.
Okay. I'll just let the Maple Story run real quick because it's simple.
But you heard that Toys for Bob is going indie, right?
Yeah.
As part of that, the new Crash game they launched last year, that's a live service game, that's online multiplayer only, is going to be shutting down after only about a year on the market. Because we are in an age where you do not own the things that you buy. You will pay $60 for a game you are not guaranteed to be able to play for more than a year. And on that note, let's see if there's someone in need of a raid tonight. If not, then we'll just head off. Yeah, not seeing anyone that particularly needs a raid right now.
Yeah, I'll post it in Discord.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to both of my co-hosts for joining me on such short notice. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, unpleasant dreams. This is usually the part where JKR would sing the ending theme song, but since he's not here and I don't know the lyrics because I'm not a Svengoolie watcher, I just have to awkwardly keep talking